Hi everyone. Although not extensively used in the melodies of jazz standards, compound melody can occasionally be found. Today I'll be looking at sections of two tunes whose key, form, melodic contour, and use of compound melody is almost identical. The first is Little Waltz by Ron Carter, and the second is In Walked Bud by Thelonious Monk. Little Waltz has three sections. The A section consists of 18 bars, the first 8 bars of which return as the C section with minor alterations, and the B section consists of 8 bars. In Walked Bud also has 3 sections, each consisting of 8 bars, with the A section repeated as the C section. Melodically, In Walked Bud's A and C sections are constructed around a compound melody, moving as a series of descending harmonic sixth intervals. After the initial perfect fifth between the root note and fifth degree of tonic F minor harmony, the lower part descends chromatically from F to A flat, an interval of a major sixth. The upper part initially sustains the dominant C for 3 bars, before also descending to this G, which as the leading note of the E flat dominant 7th chord then resolves to A flat, the root note of the A flat 6 chord. Throughout these bars, Monk includes several notes which decorate the lower part's descent. Here, for example, a B incomplete lower neighbour note moves to the third of this A flat 6 chord, and here incomplete upper and lower neighbour notes are used to approach this B flat root note. Here also this B may be heard as an incomplete lower neighbour note to C. The A also continues the chromatic descent to the final A flat in bar 8. As with In Walked Bud, the A section of Little Waltz is also based on a series of harmonic intervals. Unlike In Walked Bud, however, the lower part of Little Waltz is a sustained dominant pedal, while the upper part moves through the melody. If this D flat is thought of as its enharmonic equivalent C sharp, the melody then moves entirely by step and contains the implied final descent to the root note of this F minor chord. Here, the compound melody moves from the third of this F minor to its root note, and also from the implied root note of F minor to the third of the C7 chord before returning to its root note in bar 17. 7/6 suspensions are also included here and here, where in both instances the 7th of the C7 harmony resolves to the third of the F minor chord. Harmonically, the root notes of the B section's chords descend in a cycle of fifths up to this A flat chord and then resume the motion from this G dominant 7. The B section's compound melody moves in a series of alternating 7/6 intervals which interlock as a combination of prolonged notes and voice-leading resolutions. In these bars, for example, the root notes of the D minor 7 flat 5 and C7 chords are prolonged as the 5th degrees of the G7 and F7 chords. The third of the G dominant 7 is also prolonged as the 7th above the C note before resolving to the third of the following F7 chord. Here the implied 5th of the F7 also resolves to the root note of the B flat minor 7 chord, while its third becomes the B flat minor 7th chord's 7th degree. This idea is continued through the following bars, with the root note of the B flat minor 7th chord initially becoming the 5th of the following E flat dominant 7th chord before being suspended and then finally resolving to the root note of the A flat 6 chord. The A flat note is then suspended over the third of the G dominant 7th chord before resolving here to the 5th of C7 harmony. The entire B section then is based on 2 7th chord voice leading paradigms for chords whose root notes lie a fifth apart. The first paradigm moves between 7th chords in root position and 4/3 inversion. and the second moves between 7th chords in first inversion and 4-2 inversion. As you can see, the interval between the outer parts of the first paradigm alternates 7-6 as in the tune. Although this motion is not present in the second paradigm, here in the tune the root note of the A flat chord is suspended to continue this motion. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.